Hi guys! In today's video, I've decided to build a winter house in Bloxburg with the help of one subscriber to help me build the outside. We are only doing exterior today, but if you are interested in being in one of these upcoming videos, all you have to do is subscribe. And if you want to see more videos from me that you would be interested in, comment them down below. This video is fully credits to Tay Swift, so thank you so much for that idea, and I absolutely love your name. But let's go ahead and get started on this video. So I do have the layout idea in my head, but I'm actually quite terrible at centering apparently. So we're just going to work with it. Maybe we can build some things on the right side to help it not look super plain. So the only thing I did build was the garage area over here. The rest I'm letting her kind of choose and me kind of choose while we work together. And it looks like she has already started. So let me go ahead and get started. It looks like she's kind of doing the walls maybe. I'm going to go ahead and use these wooden doors. Now with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and start on the front porch area. Or not the front porch, the front area where you drive, the driveway. Gosh. I'm just going to go ahead and make that kind of the same as the sidewalk color. And then around the edges of it, I'm going to add some like snow piles to kind of cover up all of this, along with like some rocks and some bushes as well. She said, what are the odds we make the entire house pink, and what if we turn the snow pink? As much as pink is my favorite color, that does not mean everything has to be pink. I'm going to go ahead and grab some bigger dirt piles and color it white. I'm going to add some of these plants here. Christy's still dancing in the corner. Now that we pretty much have this area done, I'm going to go ahead and add some trees kind of everywhere just to kind of give it that wintry feeling. And I'm thinking I might build some mountains around it. So I'm going ahead and just kind of placing these randomly kind of how I want. Okay, you know what? I'm going to snap my fingers and do the rest and then come back to it because this is probably so boring to watch.
It's ridiculous. If you see us in the club.
Okay, after some time of taking the last 10,000 years to build these walls,
2,000 years later.
I finally finished the mountains and I'm going to add some trees and bushes and gardening. But as of right now, Chrissy has started on this house layout and it's so beautiful. I think I'm going to love how this winter house turns out. But I'm just going to add a few smaller trees and a few regular ones. Now I know this is going to be super expensive, so I'm really nervous to look at the total after this. I'm just going to like take a peek and see. Okay, so after these trees, I'm just going to add some plants kind of just like scattered around everywhere, along with just some of these like ice piles. I feel like I like need more trees. It's kind of plain, so I'm going to add like a few more and then I'm going to see the total. Okay, so I did add a few more trees and plants. Now I'm going to go ahead and see the total. So my guess is going to be for the entire house, which this is what it looks like so far. My guess is going to be about 80,000 just because it already has the house layout and the mountains as well. So let's see. Well, you know what? I'm not complaining at all because I thought it was going to be way more expensive. Oh, it's actually called an empty plot. Should I name it Cozy, Homey, Cold, Burr, House? Cabin. That's my new house name. So I think while she's working on the house layout, I might start to add a little bit of decor in the front and in the back. And I need to like spread these out because those just didn't like look right there. I'm going to start to work on this front porch area. All right, we're adding some pillars around the area just so that the roof actually does have some support. So I think right here is where we're going to have the door, or maybe back here we'll have it. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and add some fencing. Add a few string lights just kind of around the outside of the house. I'm absolutely loving how this is turning out so far. I think it's super duper cute. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, you can't even like see the mountains that much. So I think I'm going to add a few more mountains just kind of around the area and up top, just because I do want people to like see them. I'm going to be so ready when these mountains are done. Don't you just love when your game freezes? Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by the game, I was trying to say I'm excited for this mountain to be done so I can actually start working on the house. Okay, so I did add a few more mountains and I feel like this does look a little bit better. So I think we're going to keep it this way. So it looks like Chrissy's done a little bit of detail on the roof, and I think I do want to add a little bit of fencing and some gates around the front. So for the fences, I want to do something a bit simple, but also something more fun and gives wintry. Maybe something taller like this. I'm going to try a few options out and then come back and see which one I like the most. So I like how this fence is turned out, but I don't know which fence gates I want to do. I can't tell if I want one that's like big or small. Like I feel like you would find this one in like a big modern mansion, whereas like maybe something like this would work, but maybe something like this would be nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. But up front, I think I want to add some bushes, maybe something like this. I'm just going to go ahead and add some lights across the fence so that it's not too dark when entering the house. And then over here, I'm going to get a basic shape and I'm going to do one that's a little bit translucent, and I'm going to add a doorbell there. I just went ahead and finished up this area. So I was thinking over here adding like a pond, maybe a little something like that, and then I'm gonna add some floor to kind of match it and not make it so boxy. So there we have kind of a pond, and I don't even know what texture the snow is, to be honest. I think for now I'll just leave it like white and see if Chrissy knows what it is. I'm adding some lily pads over here and then adding some waterfalls here. Okay, so now we have a cute little pond. Oh my goodness, I turned around for 1 second and the doors are pink. No, pink. This is nowhere near a Barbie dream house, but if you guys want to see that type of video, let me know down in the the comments. Okay, so now for the backyard. I'm thinking I want to add this play set somewhere, and I'm thinking over here so that I can have a pool in this area. But then again, we have a winter home, so I'm like, do I even build a pool? But I feel like it's hard not to have a pool and have this like big open area. So you know what? I'm gonna do a pool. I'm gonna do the classic medium pool. I'm gonna add the big pool in the middle. Oh my gosh, that total. And then one more smaller one around this backside. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of floor around the area because this is gonna be like a patio basically. So I think out this way is where we're gonna have the main entrance come out of. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I just covered the entire pool. Okay, so now for this area, she said, wow, you can have a pool in the winter, but not pink. Actually, yes, you can. You just don't have to swim in it.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Fa la la la.
But having a hot pink color, your neighbors will think you're crazy. This back area is gonna have some plants on it, and then same with these areas over here. I'm gonna add some chairs. You should throw a winter house party, like an opening party. Let me know in the comments down below if for part 2 you want to come and like see the house. I'm gonna add some lights around this again, so it's not like super dark at night. So now that we have that, I kind of want to see how a fountain would look on like the edge, something like that. Like, does that look weird? Yeah, that kind of looks weird. I actually love how like closed in and cozy this house looks. It looks like she's starting to color the house, and I really love how it's looking. Like, this is definitely giving winter. I'm gonna add a few of these plants like in here, and then maybe like the rock to kind of go like in between. Over here, I think I'm gonna add some trees, something kind of like that. I think over here I'm gonna do granite or like concrete. Might just like see how that looks. I'm gonna add some pool floaties and like items, and obviously we need to add the unicorn. All right, we have this area figured out for the most part, and that just looks so cute together. I love the custom windows she did. I think it looks great, and I like how the house isn't too big and isn't too small. It's like perfect for a role play house. Part of me is like super tempted to add like a huge slide going from the top of the mountain all the way into the pool, but at that point that wouldn't even be like a winter home. That would be like a summer home. I feel like this type of house is still great for something like a summer home, and you can literally just delete all of like the snowy things going on with it. Okay, now we're gonna tackle over here real quick. However, I don't even know how I should go about this, because I do want to add this like play area. I'm just adding some trees around it. Okay, as I'm going to take a quick break, I'm going to try and guess what the total of this house is going to be. So this is what it's looking like right now, and we basically have the entire outside done with a pretty big backyard area. Now that I'm looking at the top, I really hate the color I chose for the granite, so we're going to change that after this. Anyways, my estimate on this house, I'm going to say is maybe like 200,000, maybe 195 or something. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, yeah, okay. I figured it was about 200,000. I mean, you basically have the entire area done. This is so cute. She added a little table area over here. I cannot wait until I build the summer house, because building the backyard and like the pool are my favorite thing of the house, and I feel like I have to just make this a little bit more plain. I think we are pretty much just coloring a few more things, and then we are going to be done. All right guys, the time has come. First off, why am I so short compared to her? But the time has come to show you guys the winter house, and so far I love how it turned out, and I'm super excited to start on the inside. But for now, with this only being an exterior video, I'm going to show you guys a quick tour of what the house looks like. So when you first walk up, we have a nice gate entering the house with a cute little doorbell with, I think this one has a camera as well. Once you walk in, you have this big open driveway for many cars to park in, and then your car can go in the garage. We have a nice amount of plants, and it's really cute that it's snowing right now. I didn't even do that. Okay, so when you walk in, we do have a small garage. Ooh, and the ceiling was just lagging for a second, but you can probably fit 1 or 2 cars in here. It's a pretty big garage. I think she's like looking at something up there. I don't really know what she's looking at. Okay, now with that done, walk over here and we have this cute little seating area on the front porch where you can have your food, even though it is really cold out, so you might have to bundle up. And then when you walk in here, we do have the empty, dark, gloomy house that we have not near started on, but we do have a nice backyard area. When you go out these back doors, it leads out into a really nice pool with some seating and a kids play area over there. Cries because there's no pink. We have a few plants on the side, and then a kid can come and play here. The view of the house from the side is gorgeous. She did really good on the color scheme. In the summer, I'm literally gonna add a huge slide going from the top to the bottom. She's already kind of sit back and relax. So anyways, that's about it for the exterior of the house, and I'm really happy that I did add another layer of mountains. I think that made a pretty big difference. I have to show you something. Follow me. I just know this isn't gonna be good. Chrissy is one of the admin in my server for Discord, and her and the rest of them love to do stuff like this. Why is there a fireplace in the middle? Like, shouldn't the fireplace be outside? And I love how she's just like giving me a warm greeting to this, even though I'm quite scared of everything here. This is quite literally the definition of a jump scare. Cute, right? No, I'm sorry to say, but like absolutely not. Oh, and I forgot about the cute little pond we do have here that we could not find the grass color for, so I might just have to color the entire place like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. video while I'm literally getting like punched in the face. If you are interested in being in one of these videos, all you have to do is subscribe. And for inside perks, you can join the Discord. If you liked part 1 and want to see the interior build, make sure to check out part 2. And thank you guys so much again for watching. Bye!